Hi and good evening everyone. And of course, nandito na naman tayo sa ating show. And of course, ako ang isa sa mga host nyo, Earl Brency Carmelo. I'm with my partner.
Hello everyone, good evening to all of you. My name is Rans Gonzalez and welcome to
Artista New Faces! Ayan. Partner, welcome. Kamusta ka? How was your week?
Yeah, it's a little bit tiring actually because I've been to a lot of projects recently, so that's why medyo nagkakasakit tayo but still have to move on.
Nagkakasakit ka? Or
Sometimes. Hindi naman natin yun kahit papano, di ba? We are just only humans and
But as long as make sure lang natin guys, stay natin as much as possible na healthy during, lalo na ngayon, pandemic times, no? And of course, pag wala na kayong panlasa, punta na kayo ng hospital. No? si Brother Ran, si panlasa ka pa naman, bro.
So far nakakalasa pa naman tayo ng kahit na medyo maalat-alat.
Maalat-alat. Ay, feeling ko para iba yung sakit mo, hindi COVID. Ba't maalat-alat yung ano mo? Ibang klase yan, ha? Anyway, so excited na ako for our batch ngayong ngayong week dahil from what I've heard and from nung nakita ko yung background nila, I think bakbakan na naman talaga to like last episode. So tingin mo.
Kasama nating special guest for tonight which I already read the profile of our special guest and it kind me, I'm a little bit shocked kasi, di ba?
Paano?
Since 1980s, if I'm not mistaken, sorry, if I'm not mistaken, since 1980s, she was fully established to that line.
Oh, sobrang excited na rin ako para sa ating special guest. And actually, sa mga di nakakalam, sobrang close din nito ni Tito Jojo. Kaya, alam niyo guys, di ko na patatagalin to. Babasahin ko muna ang criteria of judging na aming show para sa inyo. Appearance and screen projection is 20%. Star potential is 10%. Voting system for reacts is 40%. And guys, please support our contestants. Intelligence would be 20%. And of course, last but not the least, Jojo Veloso's personal vote, which is 10%. Ayan. So partner, sa tingin ko excited na talaga akong ma-introduce to, no? So, ikaw na unang mag-introduce ng part niya.
Yes, and I'm really so excited also to meet our special guest for tonight kasi I really want to experience and I really want to have a conversation to this respective guests. Let us introduce our guest, which is she is a freelance broadcast producer from the year 2004 up to present, partner.
Yes, former broadcast head at Avellana and Associates from 1996 to 2000.
And she is also a former broadcast head at Dentsu, Young and Rubicon from 2000 to 2004.
Yes, bukod sa pagiging broadcast head, siya din ay isang former casting director ng Dentsu and Young and Rubicam. Ayan. So, actually, this is in the 80s naman ang nakalagay dito sa part na to. Pero, so far, sobrang pa rin, grabe yung achievements ng ating special guest. And ayoko nang patagalin pa. Welcome na natin siya, partner. Everybody, give a round of applause for our special guest, Miss Debbie De Leon. Miss Debbie, hi po. Good evening sa'yo. Kamusta po kayo?
Hello. Good evening, guys. How are you all doing today?
Yes, ako po okay naman po. Always staying healthy as much as possible. Si Brother Rans, maalat yung panlasa. Pero
medyo kabado ako partner kasi I don't know how to start the conversation with Miss Debbie De Leon, who is highly respected person in this kind of industry. So medyo ako yung kinakabahan. Yes. Ako yung kinakabahan.
Don't worry. Para nyo lang akong tita. So don't worry. You can ask me anything.
Yes. Ayan, thank you.
Partner from 1980s pero if I'm going to take a look kay Miss Debbie, since she started noong 1980 sa ganitong field and up to the present, parang hindi ko naman makita yung nasa age na 30 years old. Di ba? Parang wala akong 30 years old or... Yan.
Hindi kasi
I'm already turning 60 next year.
What?
Yeah.
Hindi halata, Miss Debbie. Akala namin nag-start ka mag-work ng 8. Para, grabe yun, talaga, baby face yung features ni Miss Debbie. At nakakamangha talaga. And
Thank you.
mind you, ang ating industry has always been stressful ever since.
Very stressful.
Yan.
Yeah.
Yes. Pero ano ang secret ng isang Miss Debbie De Leon for staying or looking young?
I think it's just a matter of having a good disposition. Okay? You just have to be very positive and no room for negativity. That's just it. And I really don't think sleeping early is gonna make you look young because I hardly sleep. I'm a night person. Okay, sometimes I go to sleep around 3 a.m. But if I have to be up by 7, I can be up by 7 or even 6 a.m. So it's a good thing. I'm used to staying up late because that is very much needed for the line of job which I am in, which is in advertising. So even back in the day when I was with talent casting before, you know naman how it is pag may mga shoot, you work late and there's no such thing as an 8-hour shoot or a 12-hour shoot. Kasi right now, that's the standard. I mean, during this pandemic, shoots are limited to 12 hours for adults, for teens. But for kids, it's limited to 4 hours.
Oh, wow.
But before the pandemic, one long shooting day could extend all the way up to the following day. It could be a 24-hour shoot. It really depends on the requirement. Like, for example, it's a shampoo commercial or a beauty product, and there's a lot of acting involved, then it really takes time.
Yes, grabe. And ang gusto ko lang malaman, Miss Debbie, kasi from what I've heard, super close kayo ni Tito Jojo eh.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
Yes, and can you name some of the few na naka-work nyo na Filmoda artists or models?
Okay. So, of course, these Filmoda artists, their names may not ring a bell to you because, as I've said, this was way back in the 80s, and these girls are now doing mother roles, okay? But they're still very beautiful. I still see them around, okay? And I met Jojo when I was with casting. Yeah, that was in the early 80s, okay? And Jojo was a big name. Well, he still is up to now, okay? Philippine Modeling Agency. I mean, I would always go to Jojo. There were a lot of talent agents back then, several of them, but I would always go to Jojo because he had the best talents in town. Best looking guys, best looking girls, name it. Okay, mothers, dads, kids, he has them all. Okay, but he really specialized in talents your age. Yan, yung mga teens, as we would call them, the shampoo girls, yung mga ganong type. So back then, when I was with Young and Rubicam, when I was the head of casting, we were the in-house agency of Colgate-Palmolive Philippines. Okay, and Palmolive, we had the toothpaste, Colgate toothpaste, and then we had Palmolive soap and Palmolive shampoo. So back then, I would always be looking for beautiful talents. And back then, I keep saying back then because it was really back then, it was different, because now we all know that in the present age, technology has changed a lot, right? So even on your phone, you could put filters, you could edit the photos before you post them on social media. But back then, if we were looking for a talent for shampoo, okay, it wasn't enough that the girl had beautiful hair. She should have perfect skin and perfect teeth. That was the criteria. And back then, there were a lot of competitors because I was handling Palmolive soap. And back then, there was Lux. Okay, these were the beauty soaps back then. And then there was Camay. Okay, so I'm sure your moms, okay, you could ask your moms pag sinabi mo ng Cami model or Palmolive girl, talagang super beautiful yung mga yan because they were really up there. Yung talagang parang sila yung talagang it girls back in the day. It's like hindi ka pa arrived, as they call it, pag hindi ka pa nakagawa ng shampoo or ng soap. Because that was what everybody aspired for back then, is to be a shampoo model, to be a soap model. Okay. And so there were a lot of celebrities I got to work with before. And with Jojo, with Filmoda, okay, there was Melissa Suarez, okay, and then there was Sabrina Artadi. She was a former Miss Philippines, okay, and then Janelle Barreto, and so many others. Jose Mari Mendezona, guys and girls. Jojo had them all, and Timmy Cruz. She was a popular singer way back, yeah. So maraming mga artista, ganyan, and it's nice working with them because back then it was simpler. There were no glam teams. I'm sure you know what glam teams are, right? These celebrities usually have glam teams, but back then, it was simpler. There was just one makeup artist, okay, and then the makeup artist would have an assistant, and she would. The makeup artist would work on the lead talents, and then her assistant would work on the supports. So it was simpler, and then the production designer would be the one in charge of the costumes. Unlike now, there is a stylist, okay? There is a wardrobe stylist, and iba pa ngayon yung hairstylist sa makeup artist. Before kasi isa lang yun. We would only deal with one person, but now we have to deal with a hairstylist, a makeup artist, a wardrobe stylist. There are just too many of them. And now meron pang mga road managers na tinatawag. Kasi dati noon, talent manager lang. Isa lang yung kausap mo. But now, that's not how things are anymore. Because we picked up, okay, just like our foreign counterparts in Hollywood, they have their own glam teams. So that's how we're doing it. So we're getting there. Okay, we're just like the international market where we're very competitive. That's what I could say with our talents.
Yes, talaga naman. And step by step, we can see the progress in our industry naman, and nakakahabol na rin tayo so far. Pero malayo pa rin ang ang advanced, kasi sobrang advanced na ang Hollywood ngayon. Sa nakikita po natin, di ba, Miss Debbie, and yung effects, etc. Pero I think dun sa closer tayo when it comes to yung sa loob, sa set, itong tawagin, no? Yes. Ikaw. And,
kung mapapansin mo, ako kasi I observe it. There's no doubt that Miss Debbie De Leon was one of a very successful woman in this kind of industry kasi she always kept saying back then, and that's a proof. That's a proof na talagang very successful siya doon sa mga naging projects niya from before up to now. And I really admire that. And there's one thing na parang, so that's kasi Miss Debbie, I saw her na parang so optimistic person. And sabi nga niya kanina, there's no room for negativity. So that's the mistake of my parents because they created a room for inside our house that's full of negativity. Just kidding aside, but I want to congratulate Miss Debbie De Leon for having a big career, a successful career in this kind of industry, and you produces a lot of talents na talaga namang nag-boom, nag-click sa ganitong field, diba, partner? And I really admire.
Yes, partner, tama ka dyan. And of course, I have another question for Miss Debbie. And sa present kasi, ang occupation ni Miss Debbie is actually she's a freelance broadcast producer.
Right.
And di ba po, Miss Debbie? And like sa last episode natin, we have Miss Agnes Valencia. We asked her what's the difference of line producer from a producer. So this time around, Miss Debbie, can you educate us more on what is the difference between broadcast producer and the producer?
Okay. a broadcast producer, okay, when I used to be in-house with an ad agency before, I used to head the broadcast department, and I had producers under me. And the job of a broadcast producer, you're the one in charge of the whole production. Okay, so you're like the middleman between the agency, the client, and the production house. So you're like the point person. So you're juggling too many things at the same time. And so it's very important that you have to be very patient. Kailangan marami kang baon na pasensya biscuits.
Pasensya biscuits. I have heard of those pasensya biscuits before.
Yeah, because you have to be very patient. Because you have to deal with so many personalities. Okay.
So,
And yes.
how is
Go
it? Ganun po ba kayo ka-strict when it comes into the work?
Well, kailangan because there's no room for mistakes. I will say, can we try to adjust it a little more? Okay,
Yes.
okay, sure. And then the producer's job is go back to the production house, and then they're going to try and see saan pa ba tayo pwede magbawas ng konti dito. Because, clients, as much as possible, of course, if we are able to help them with the budget, so much the better. So, but of course, without compromising the look of the material. Kasi sometimes, pag yung masyado ng nabawasan, something will have to give somewhere. So we don't want that, because the creative intent has to be intact, okay, when we do the commercials. So haggling. Okay, so makabawas lang naman ng konti. Usually, clients are happy na. Okay, and then after that, once it's awarded already, and what you call the cost estimate has already been approved, okay, then we start with the production timetable. Okay, we submit the production timetable, we work backwards. Like, as a producer, I ask, when is your delivery date? Okay, so if you're gonna tell me November, end of November or first week of December, mga ganyan. So if the board is not that difficult, I could tell you offhand it is possible. But if there's a lot of special effects going on and there are location shoots, medyo parang na si Rance na, ayun, akala ko naka-still ka. Okay, I thought the connection. Okay, so afterwards, so once we do the timetable, we start with a briefing with the production house. So we bring in the team from the production house, the director. That's where the executive producer comes in, the line producer comes in, okay, and then the production designer, the talent caster. So the whole team meets, and then the agency briefing happens. So we tell them this is the agency storyboard and this is the expectation. Okay. And so then the client this is happening during the agency briefing. Everything has to be settled there before we go to client. Okay. So once we're done with the agency briefing, what's going to happen is the director will come up with his treatment. So the next stage after the agency briefing is the feasibility meeting. Okay. Feasibility meeting is with the ad agency. Okay. And the director submits his treatment. So he takes us through the director's treatment. Okay. And then from there, the agency could either say, we're okay with this, or can you fix this? Can you revise this and that? So that's when all these revisions happen during the feasibility. Okay. So after the feasibility meeting, there is usually another meeting, because when there are treatments which need adjustments, we schedule another day for that. for the second feasibility meeting. And then once everybody is good with everything that has been submitted by the director, then we schedule the client pre-production meeting. So this is when the agency team and the production house, that's when we go to the client and meet with them. Okay. Pagdating sa client, maraming nakaupo dyan. The brand managers are all there, from the junior brand managers to the senior brand managers to the marketing director. And that is a big meeting. That is a very big meeting.
Yes, ma'am. So that is the process, no? That is the whole process of selecting and also, kumbaga parang isang from one product dumaan sa quality control and
yeah, kasi agency muna yung talents eh. Yung talent casting kasi dadaan muna yan sa agency, sa creatives. Okay?
yes,
Creatives will...
I really can't believe that it's a long process pala talaga.
It is. Because when you
commercial.
When you take a look at it, it's like a 30-second material. It just passes you by, right?
Yeah.
But the process that goes behind it is very, very tedious.
Yeah, it's a long process. Step-by-step procedure talaga siya. No? That you cannot skip or that you cannot, di ba? Yung hindi ka talaga...
You cannot do shortcuts.
You cannot skip talaga from one to another. You cannot jump. So it's a long process and my God, one thing I realized, and I don't want to be same as you, kasi stressful yan, hindi ko kaya yan. So that's why I realized now and ngayon pumapasok sa akin na yung sinabi nyo kanina na you need to be more patient.
Yes.
Mahabang pasensya talaga yung kailangan mo in this kind of field. No? And another thing na naman, kanina kung ina-admire ko kayo, mas ina-admire ko pa po. Di ba, the whole thing that you've said and you tackled everything about the process of being a broadcast producer, hindi siya madali. Di ba, partner? Hindi siya ganun kadali.
Actually,
yes,
it doesn't stop there. It doesn't stop there because after you're done with the client presentation, okay, the pre-production meeting, then you start with the shoot preparations. And that is another story. Because when you do the shoot preparations, if there are products to be featured, okay, these products, okay, have to be fit talaga, yung talagang kinakast din yan, yung mga labels na yan ng mga products. Kailangan magandang-maganda, okay, yung mga lata, walang yupi. I'm not kidding. That's really how it is. That's why when we request for products, we request a lot of products because the props man has to choose these products, take a look, and make sure that everything looks good. Excuse me for a while. I have to turn on my lights, okay? It is dark. Parang uulan kasi dito sa amin.
Hindi talaga siya madali. No? So parang ganito yung gagawin, yung mangyayari sa atin later on that we are going to select who will be the winner for this episode. Diba? So, and it's, I think na mas ma-ia-apply pa lalo ni Mama, ano sa atin, no? yung ni Ma'am Debbie sa atin kung paano yung selection process dito sa ating mga kids, diba? And I think that we cannot wait
anymore.
Natin yung ating
yes
candidates.
And before introducing our candidates, I just want to thank Miss Debbie sa sobrang grabing na-educate. I don't know for you guys, sana nakinig kayo mabuti, pero as for me, I have been so interested in this field, not because I want to enter being a producer and such. Dahil from what I can see, I have friends ako with directors, ADs, and producers na nakikita ko, and then I see their work. I am very, very amazed on how they put things together in such a tight schedule. And as you nakarinig nyo naman kung gaano kagrabe yung ginagawa ni Miss Debbie. And wow, it's amazing. I am so lost from words para talaga dito. Yung process pa lang itself and handling it. And then looking at Miss Devi kung gaano siya hindi ka stressed. Like, it's amazing. It's amazing.
Ano
You
nga,
can't
partner?
because you have to really be able to be in control of your outlook, your emotions, okay? Because sometimes you can't avoid it. Sometimes it's difficult because you're dealing with so many personalities. Like especially when you're done with during the shooting, okay? During the shoot, let's go to the shoot proper, okay? So sometimes during the shoot, okay na yung director, pero yung creatives want more. Okay, can we do this? Can we do that? Parang kulang sa ganito, kulang sa ganyan. A little more smile, or she looks too serious, or can she smile a little bit more, or this and that. So it goes on and on. And then when you're done with the shoot, the next step is the editing, the post-production schedule. Okay. In the post-production schedule, you have what you call an offline presentation. This is the producer, the director, and the agency. Once okay na, you're past that stage, you go to the client offline presentation. And then once you get past that, client approves it, you go to the online editing. And that is when you do everything, you do all the fixes, the color grading, the soundtrack production is very important because that is 50% of your material. It's the video and the soundtrack. It goes together. How many times have you seen a good commercial, but because of the soundtrack, parang may kulang, di ba? Sometimes naman, hindi naman ganun ka-fancy yung visuals, but because the soundtrack is very catchy, malakas yung recall. So it goes together. It goes hand in hand. So that's how it is.
It's a long process talaga siya. And kailangan
Yes.
mahabang
And you have to be very meticulous. You have to have a sharp eye. Because sometimes when you're working too close to a material already, sometimes you tend to miss out on certain things. So, paulit-ulit yan. Sometimes nagugulat kami, oh, how come I didn't see that? Oo nga, no. Parang may ganito, may ganyan. We need to fix this and that. You know? Sometimes there are too many eyes.
So that's why Miss Debbie's mistakes are strictly forbidden, no?
At
Yes.
saka ano yan hindi pwede ang pwede na.
So,
Okay, that is...
makikita natin later kung kaano talaga yung selection process na gagawin ni Miss Debbie dito sa ating mga kandidata.
Yes.
Diba?
Sana sana yung contestants natin ay maging hindi pwede na for Miss Debbie pero perfect kasi yun yung standard talaga na
As you have heard earlier sa lahat ng mga sinabi ni Miss Debbie, now it's a big advantages talaga na para gamitin nyo ngayon, di ba? Kasi there's no room for negativity. Yun yung word of
Yes.
there's no room for
Right.
negativity and mistakes are strictly prohibited.
Tama,
And
tama.
it's not only that. You need to really believe in yourself. Because if you don't believe in yourself, it shows. You know, the way you project yourself, your eyes, the way you look, everything is visible. As they say, the camera never lies.
I loved it. I loved it so much. Thank you again, Miss Debbie, for the time. And
You're
please,
welcome.
yes, please stay with us as we introduce our contestants for the night. And partner, ano pang hinihintay mo? Take it away.
Yes, so kilalanin natin ang ating mga kasama ngayong gabi. Kilalanin natin ang unang pair. So let us all watch the video of Adrian and Joanna.
Hi, my name is Joanna Josh Almaguez, 15 years old from San Juan City, and my height is 5'3". My talents are dancing and modeling, and my achievement is I became a outdoorsman in my scouting. That is my rank, and my motto is dream it, wish it, do it, and I thank you.
Hi, my name is Adrian J. Calianto Mahua, and I'm 17 years old, and I'm currently in Kupang Antipolo City. And my talents are dancing, playing guitar, and acting. And one I want to be in the future to be an actor because it's been dream to me to be an actor and to be a part of showbiz industry. And if not that, I'm going to be a professional dancer to compete with other countries. And that's it. Thank you.
Kanino, oo, simple lang ako at malabo mong magtipuhan. Kaya okay nang kahit sa FB mo lang mapusuan. Kasi di na mapigilan ng sariling mapaibig sa iyo. Ano ba to? Gusto ka laging nakikita ng mga dalawang mata ko. Baling sa'yo, oo, kaya laging nag-aabang para ika'y masulyapan. Dahil isang ngiti mo lang, okay na ako nang dahil sa'yo,
You don't have to be beautiful to turn me on. I just need your body, baby.
So, actually, no, partner, no, dun sa video nitong dalawa na to, si Joanna at saka si Adrian, they're showcasing their talents din naman, no? And makikita natin yung improvement talaga from every episode. Diba? Nagle-level up yung episode natin every week.
Yes, partner, tama ka dyan. And sa nakikita ko talaga, yung iba alam mo, I'm really proud to say this. And from what I can see sa mga contestants, we started from really, really amateur contestants na talagang walang background. Pero they've been watching, they've been looking out for the previous episodes lagi, di ba? And they always want to improve na parang, I need to be better than him, I need to be better than her, I need to be better than this. Pero ang most important advice ko sa kanila is always try to look out for your own talent and you need to be better than yourselves. Kasi you can't be better than anyone if you can't best yourselves out, diba? Tama ba ako, partner?
Oo naman. At dahil nga, speaking of that, no, kamustahin natin yung dalawa nating nakakasamang unang pares na si Joanna at saka si Adrian. So, umpisahan natin kay Adrian. Adrian, how are you?
Adrian, you're muted. Kindly press the unmute button. Yes.
Okay naman po. Kayo naman po.
Adrian is
From Antipolo City po.
yes, part na 17 years old pero 5'8" in height.
Oh, wow! Kahit ko si Adrian, gabi feeling ko tatangkad ba siya? Sana umabot ka ng 6 foot. Pangarap ko yun eh. Sa'yo na lang yung pangarap.
Sana po.
Oh, hindi.
Adrian, are you still studying?
Yes po.
Okay, so in this time of situation, pandemic tayo ngayon. So usually modules and online classes, and then at the same time you're one of the social media influencers because you belong to Star Media Online, right? And paano mo siya napagsasabay? And is this really your dream to become an artist?
Napapagsabay ko po siya. By nilalagyan ko po ng schedule bawat subjects, ganon. Tapos pag may free time po, gagawin ko po yun sa mga social media influencers. And that's it lang po.
Ay, so parang time management.
Pero ito, pangarap mo talaga to maging isang
Yes po.
modelo, maging isang artista. Okay. So ano yung nag-push sa'yo? Ano yung nag-inspire sa'yo?
Yung nagbigay po ng inspirasyon sa akin is mga magulang ko po at saka mga kaibigan ko po. Kasi po, sa mga magulang ko po, gusto po sa pag-aaral ng kapatid ko, pati sa magkaroon ng sarili pong bahay.
So bakit ikaw yung dapat manalo dito ngayong week?
Para po yung katulad lang po, para makatulong po sa magulang ko po.
To
Also
help him,
Oo. Sa nakikita ko, partner, parang sobrang desidido niya dun sa reason niya. No, na talagang anything he does regarding showbiz industry, social media, is always for his family. And that's a good, motivation. Kasi I also do this, not for anyone else, not for me, but for my family too And it would take you long ways to go. Talagang keep it up, man, keep it up. So, wag natin patagalin pa how about si Joanna, no?
Thank you po.
Yes, Joanna, kaya ba today?
Opo, kaya po.
Kaya naman ni Joanna. Joanna is from
San Juan po.
Joanna. Sis, partner din naman, take a look kay Joanna. She reminds me yung young Bella Padilla.
Oh, I can see that in a way, Bella Padilla. That's good. And but she looks more kasi Bella Padilla has a foreign feature for me, 'di ba? She's not like, she doesn't look pure Filipina. At eto naman si Joanna, more on the Filipina side talaga, as in dalagang Pilipina yung dating niya. So, Bella Padilla na talagang Pilipina yung dating. Parang gano'n.
Magandang dilag mo. So si Joanna, ano pinagkakaabalahan?
About po sa sa mga modules po sa online class, then yung sa social media po.
So same thing with Adrian sa partner niya. So ikaw, partner, may tanong ka ba kay
Ayun, ang question ko para kay Joanna is simple lang. If gusto kasi lagi namin malaman kung ano ba yung edge mo against dito sa ibang contestant, or ano ba yung dapat ipagmamalaki mo na meron ka at alam mong wala yung iba mong tunggali or contestant.
Para
Back to you.
Kaya tonight? Kaya?
Alam ko, back to you, Errol Back to you, Errol. Sige, Joanna. Go.
para sa kasi feeling ko po lahat naman po kasi meron sila. Meron ako na meron din po kasi sila. Yung para sa akin po is po.
You can call a friend. Call a friend din. Oo. Teka, huwag kang maya. Kaya mo yan, Joanna.
Confident.
Shaky nung camera mo. Pwede. Sobrang shaky nung camera mo, Iha. Parang
Yes, just stay still. Yeah.
hawak mo ba yung camera mo?
I think she is. I've seen her earlier. Yes. That's okay. Ayan, kaya shoutout po sa mga pwedeng sumuporta kay Joanna to buy a ring light or a stand. Ayan. Sana po may makatulong po. Oo. So go tayo sa answer.
Yung sagot ko po is na meron po sa akin is kaya ko pong ipakita yung yung confidence, tapos talent ko po, kung anong kaya ko pong ipakita po sa inyo.
So, kaya niyang ipakita yung sa atin, partner. Ang dami niyang and I really like that. And I really want to find what is Okay.
Ako rin, how old is Joanna? She's 17 ba? Or, that was Adrian.
15.
She's 18. 15. Oh, wow. She's really young. And we can understand, lalo na pagka ganyang age pa, no, na talagang, syempre, shy tayo sa. Pero my advice, and with Brother Rans na rin, is always take out your shyness pag nasa harap tayo ng camera. Especially pag nasa harap ng camera. Kasi, dapat, this is your show time. Dapat, even if this is not your show, you would make this your show kung ikaw yung pag-uusapan. Every time na ikaw yung pag-uusapan. Ayan, so take that advice. And, brother, wag natin patagalin pa, no? Papasukin na rin natin yung yung next pair natin.
Let us all welcome our second pair. Let us all watch this.
Hi po, I'm Christine Ginino. I'm 14 years old from Alfonso 13, Quezon, Palawan. My achievements in life are I'm an honest student from elementary to junior high, and I'm also a first runner-up in United Nations. My talents are singing, dancing, and also modeling. My motto in life is beauty fades, but attitude remains. That's all. Thank you. Bye.
So, hi guys, my name is Xavier Ocavo. I'm 18 years old from Tondo, Manila, and my height 5'6" or 5'7", I'm not sure. My talent, dancing, singing, and acting, and arts like sketch, and my achievement, best in arts and best in SSG officer at Arellano University. And my motto in life is too short to put up with fools. So yun lang guys, peace.
Pendiente, tú me debes algo y lo sabes. Conmigo ella se quiere. Yo le rinde cuenta, le gusta la gasolina. Dame más gasolina. Me encanta la gasolina. Dame más gasolina. Le gusta la gasolina. Dame más gasolina.
Elementary pa lang napapansin nila mga gawi ko parang hindi pambabae kasi hindi sa Chinese party laruan ko ay text at challenge. Tapos kajamin ko lagi noon mga sigal lalaki sa amin. Nung ako'y mag-high school ay napabarkada sa mga bike curious na babae na ang hanapin ay babae. Hahalip na make-up kit, pitit ko ay gitara. Tapos pumahan ko lagi alam stig na t-shirt at pwede na lonta. Pero nung nakilala kita, nagbagong bigla ang aking timpla. Natuto ako na magpariban at mag-ahit ng kilay at sweet na. Di ko alam kung anong meron ka na sa akin na nagpalambot ng bigla. Sinong mag-aakala ng laki pala ang bibiyag sa tulad kong tigring gala. Kahit ang pititibok-tibok, puso ko ay titibok-tibok pa rin sa'yo. Isang halik mo lamang at ako ay tinatablan. At ang aking pagkababae ay nabubuhayan na para bang bulaklak na namumukadkad. Dahil alaga mo sa dalig at tatamtam ang sikat ng araw-araw mong pag-ibig sa aking buhay nagpapasarap.
At simoy ng hangin sa akin ay lumalamig na lumalamig. Pwede ba na patikim kahit isang saglit? Uubusin natin ang oras hanggang sa pumikit. Pwede ba na patikim kahit isang saglit? Yayakapin lang kita na sobra pa sa mahigpit. Pwede ba na patikim kahit isang saglit? Uubusin natin ang oras hanggang sa pumikit. Pwede ba na patikim kahit isang saglit? Yayakapin lang kita na sobra pa sa mahigpit. Pwede ba kita matikman? Nakakapaglaway kapag panay tingin lang dyan sa imahe.
Grabe, ayan. Bro, ano masasabi mo? Partner Runs?
Oh well, sakto lang. Hindi, charot. Nabiro lang.
Sakto lang.
Christine at saka si JB. Okay. JB, will you please open your camera? Hindi ka namin nakikita, so hindi ko makapa, hindi ko alam kung bulag ako or what. Ayan, si JB. Napakagwapo naman pala ni JB.
Yes, Kuya Rans.
Ayan, JB.
Grabe.
May tanong lang
Medyo
ako.
may na po
Really.
yung net eh.
May tanong lang real quick, no, Brother Rans, kay Brother JB. Yung V mo ba stands for Vivo? Just hindi, nakala ko stands for V. Ayun, so, go, brother. Vince, Vince.
Si JB is from Tondo, Manila, right? As I heard dun sa intro video. Okay. JB, you look like not Filipino. I mean, not pure Filipino. Am I right?
Yes. Yes.
Kasi pictures ka ng ng ibang lahi eh. Anong lahi mo?
Half Nepal. Hindi po, half Nepal po ako. Nepal po.
Nepali. Okay. Kasi si Aaron din may yan. Si Aaron kasi is may lahing magnanakaw. Hindi, biro lang. Biro lang.
Hindi ko naman pinagkakait yun. May lahi po talaga kaming magnanakaw. Ng puso nga lang.
Di po.
Okay, si JB. Let's move forward. Sa kapartner naman niya si Christine. So, Christine is from Palawan, if I'm not mistaken. Wala kang boses, Iha.
Hindi, tinry niya lang kung kaya pag bumulong. Okay, Christine, go.
Sige, Christine, go ahead. Kamusta ka, Christine?
Okay lang po.
Ang tipid nila. Okay, guys, kapag tinanong kayo, syempre kailangan you have to give all your best, kuda. And just think that this will be the last performance, di ba? Parang always give your best shot. So,
yes.
Okay, bakit natin si JB, sa ASIC. JB, is this really your dream? Maging modelo, maging artista? JB.
Yes po. Actually, nung nag-start po ako na mapaisip po sa dream na yan, nung senior high school po ako, napasali ako sa mga pageant, tapos nakuha pagiging model, yun po.
So, hindi naman din malayong mangyari kasi nga medyo maganda yung pictures yung medyo lang talaga. Hindi, maganda talaga siya. Maganda talaga yung pictures ng face mo.
Pangit lang yun, model.
Oo.
And then,
ano yung mo, ginagawa mo sa buhay mo? Ano ba? Nag-ano ka ba dyan? Titinda ka ba ng dyan? Ano mga tinitinda mo? Ano yung sa buhay na pinagkakabalahan?
Ano po, hindi po kasi ako medyo nag-online games. Tinutulungan ko lang sila mama dito, tapos minsan nagbabantay yung tindahan. Inaalagaan yung lolo ko, yun po. Kasi po na-stroke ni lolo ko, kaya inaalagaan ko.
So, hindi ka nag-aaral?
Hindi po, di ako nakaabot ng pag-enroll. Dapat ngayon, first year college na ho ako. Tapos, di ako nakaabot, kaya next year na lang po ako mag-aaral.
It's okay. When it comes into school naman, there's no age for that, diba? So,
parents.
Saka ang alam ko, sanay ka ng mga naghahabol. So, okay lang yun. Char lang.
Bully ka.
But may naghahabol na naganap.
Balita ko meron kang question kay Christine eh.
Ay, wala ako.
Ayun. Sino ba? Ako ba? O si JV?
Ang habol ka
Si Errol pala, si Errol. Si kay Errol ata.
Sa sobrang delayed ng connection ni JB, ngayon pa lang siya sumasagot.
Munti ko na sabihin, sige, ikaw mag-host. Sige, bigla ganyan, go, mag-host ka. Joke lang. Pero so, question ko kay Christine is, bukod sa color pink, ano pang color favorite mo? Joke lang. Gusto ko malaman, Christine, is bukod sa, di ba, syempre, nandito ka kasi you want to be you want to be an artist. It could be an actress, or a model, or singer, or dancer. Depende yan sa gagawin mo. Ngayon, ang tanong ko, if ever, meron kang isang weakness na gagawin mong strength, yung pinakamahinang talent mo, na palalakasin mo na sobra up to the point na yun na yung pinakapagmamalaki mo kasi pinaghirapan mo na sobra. Ano itong talent na to or ano itong weakness na to?
Siguro po yung pag-acting kasi hindi po ako masyadong magaling. pero tatry ko po yung best ko. Yun lang.
Four sentences lang talaga. Like na ganyan ba? Kanina, one lang eh.
Very limited. So, dapat lagi kayo naka-globe para go lang ng go. Abot nyo ang mundo.
And again po, we are not sponsored by Globe. Okay. So, ikaw partner, may ano ba? May ano ka? Questions ka kay Christine?
So, si Christine, bilang isang mag-aaral at saka syempre napakalayo mo din from Palawan. So, kamusta kayo nung ex mo? Ay, charot, hindi, biro. Joke lang yun, biro. Hindi. Ang question ko sa iyo, Christine, if ever na meron dumating na bigger opportunity para sa iyo and then at the same time, nag-aaral ka. So, paano mo siya i-handle? Ano, are you willing to give up or to sacrifice one thing just to get this and just to get your dreams? Or are you willing to prioritize your dreams and then right after is school?
Siguro po kailangan ko po ng time management para mapagsabay ko yung gusto kong gawin at the same time po para mabot ko rin yung pangarap ko.
Pagsasabay niya. Parang si A-Roll, mahilig nagsasabay.
Oh, it actually multitasking naman ang pinag-uusapan. Hindi naman kung ano pa ang tinutukoy ni Brother Rans. Okay. Pero gaya na sinabi din. issue.
Bigla siyang nahiya kasi totoo yun, guys. So,
hindi totoo yun. So, when it comes to sa pagsabay-sabay o multitasking, gaya ng sinabi ni ng ating special guest ni Miss Debbie, is importante ito na multitasking ka at the same time management if you want to achieve more success in life, 'di ba? And if you think kaya mo, but if you're going for so much at the same time and alam mo hindi mo kaya and iniisip mo lang na baka kayanin, don't do it. Always focus na kung kaya mag-multitask ng dalawa lang. Kung tatlo lang. Mag-improve ka step by step. Huwag yung biglaan kahit di mo alam na kaya mo, go ka lang.
So, parang pala partner, scientific method is step-by-step procedure to solve a problem.
Yes, totoo. Ganun talaga siya, And
may hinanda sila sa atin na acting video. Panoorin natin yung acting video ni player number 1 which is si Joanna and si Adrian. May hinanda sila sa atin. And of course si Christine at saka si JB. So let us all watch this, guys.
Wow. Okay, teka, kung makasalita ka parang sama-sama akong kaibigan. Bakit? Ganun ba talaga?
Bakit? Simula
ganun ba
nang
talaga?
naging magkaibigan tayo, di ba? Ako na yung tagapag-alaga mo, taga-ayos ng lahat ng bagay habang nag-i-enjoy ka sa mga kalokohan mo.
Hindi ko naman pinipilit na gawin mo sa akin yun eh. Look, come on, don't be unfair here.
Kaya nga, di ba sabi ko, ako yung may kasalanan. Kaya okay na, ayoko na. Kaya wag mo na akong piliting ayusin yung problema mo na ikaw ang may kasalanan.
Alam nyo, buti na lang kayong dalawa, hindi kayo nagkatuluyan.
Mabuti na lang talaga. Because I don't want to end up with someone who has standards so high that no one can ever meet.
Hoy, Joaquin.
Look, do you know why you're alone? It's because no one is good enough for you. No one can ever be good enough for you. Kaya ka nagiging miserable dahil sa kagagawan mo rin.
Joaquin, tama na.
Waki.
Hindi, totoo naman eh. Sa lahat ng mga lalaking dinedate niya, hinahanapan mo ng butas. Hindi mo ba naisip minsan na malay mo, it's not them who's wrong for you. You are wrong for them.
Diba tinanong mo kung bakit hindi pwede maging tayo? Dahil yun sa'yo, Luna. Dahil sa mga pinagagagawa mo.
Kasi ikaw, Santo. Kasi ikaw, superhero, ha? Hindi ka makagawa ng mali. Sorry, ha? Hindi ko maabot ng standards mo. Sobrang taas.
I have mixed emotions pagdating dun sa acting. Satisfied ako at one point knowing they're amateur actors and actress, di ba? So wala akong my advice is keep doing what you think is working for you, no? If you're there, kasi maraming method eh. In acting there's so many methods, 'di ba? And for me, I'm a natural actor eh. 'Di ba? So focus ka lang sa kung anong gusto mo mahon and mag-achieve.
Ang galing nung nag-Bea Alonso. Sino 'yon? Si Christine ba 'yon o si Joanna? Sino kayong dalawa yan? Yung nag-Bea Alonso, yung doon sa video. O, ang galing ha. In fairness. Saka si JB magaling doon sa video. Yung motion. And also, lahat naman talaga magaling. Yun ang gusto kong sabihin. Lahat.
Hindi ko alam ba, nagagalit niya yata siya. Kanina pa siya gumaganon. Gigil ka lang.
Ang sarap. Kasi, na-stress ako kay Joanna kasi ang sarap niyang saktan. Yung parang sarap sugatan.
Ayun po, humingi po ng tawad kasi po, nananakit po talaga na sobrang ganda to si Anis. Si Rans. Pero anyway guys, you did a good job and congratulations sa inyo. Thank you for choosing ANF and joining ANF. Do you have any more questions left for them, Brother Rans?
Kay ano na lang, balikan natin yung dalawang lalaki, no? Si JB at saka si Adrian. So kayong dalawa, since kayong dalawa yung magkalaban for tonight, ikaw Adrian, ano sa tingin mo yung lamang mo kay JB? And same question with JB, ano sa tingin mo yung lamang mo kay Adrian? Okay, unahin natin si JB. Naka-mute ka, naka-mute. Oh, ayan.
Sorry. So, hindi ko pa naman po masyado siyang kilala. Hindi ko pa siya masyadong kilala kaya hindi ko masabi kung ano yung pinag-ano namin. Siguro mas pogi siya. Joke lang. Parang same as lang din po. Hindi naman po ako Parang lang po. Patas lang po kami ganun. Hindi po ako lamang, wala kaming nilamang. Patas lang po talaga yung namin.
Wala kang lamang.
Po.
Okay. So, walang lamang si JB kay Adrian. So, ano kayo, kambal? So, Adrian naman. Ikaw, Adrian, ano sa tingin mo naman yung lamang mo kay JB?
Ganun din po. Parang wala rin po kasi hindi ko rin po siya kilala. Pero sa tingin ko, mas magaling po siya umarting. Kaya, basta same na lang po.
So, yung partner mo, at their age, partner, at their age, ang pa-plastic nila. Diba?
Ayun na, ang masasabi ko, ang showbiz ng sagot nyo, pero welcome to showbiz.
Sobrang showbiz. Sobrang showbiz. Pero if I am the one natatanungin ko anong lamang ko, syempre, sabihin ko mas magaling ako dito. I don't believe it. Ako magli-lip up sa sarili ko. Diba?
Just make sure na totoo. Make sure lang na totoo kasi
kalaban kita kailangan kong manalo Pakailan ko sa'yo, diba? This is my dream and I'm fighting for my dream.
Yes. Or you could either do that or just be real to yourself. Kung ano man yung judgment mo or nakita mo sa sarili mo, na kinumpare mo yung sarili mo dun sa co-contestant mo, diba? If you think he's better, you can say he's better, pero you should always say na I would still improve myself para someday I would be better than him.
At dahil nasabi natin yan, partner, no? Pag-awayin natin ngayon si Joanna sa si Christine. So ikaw Joanna at saka Christine, mauna na si Joanna. Ano sa tingin mo yung lamang mo kay Christine? Sige. Ayan, mag-aaway na po sila.
Ano po? Ang siguro pong lamang ko, lamang ko sa kanya yung words, charot lang po. Kasi po siya kilala totally po, kaya hindi ko po masabi kung ano po yung lamang ko po sa kanya.
Sige. Very showbiz. Very showbiz. Si Christine, ikaw, awayin mo siya. Go,
okay.
Christine.
Siguro po sa akin, yung lamang ko sa kanya, yung lakas ng loob at saka tiwala sa sarili.
Wala palang lakas ng loob si Joanna. Okay, go!
Hindi po.
Finally, meron na nag-break. Kala ko may script kayong binabasa Pare-parehas yung sagot niya. Hindi ko po siya kilala. Yung next, hindi ko po siya kilala, kaya hindi ko alam.
Pero deep inside, partner, deep inside sabi ni Joanna, Mas maganda ako dyan. Sabi niya. Nag-chat siya sa akin. Nag-chat siya sa akin. Chat si Joanna sa akin. Sabi niya, Daddy Rans, mas maganda ako dyan. Sabi.
May pagka-diva naman pala si Joanna kung gano'n. Pero syempre, joke lang yun, no, people. Pero if you do wanna say naman, pwede naman sabihin na like, especially in a contest, na I think I look better. Diba? I look more pleasing than may hindi naman sa pagiging attitude. Like, sabi mo lang, in my own opinion. I mean, others would believe it, others might not. Pero, the host is asking your opinion not the audience, di ba? Not your co-contestant, but you. Ayun. So, di ba? Wala na. I think, may question ka ba?
I don't have any question. So, maybe we can proceed to our special guest. Tanungin natin
yes.
Kung ano yung masasabi niya sa ating mga candidates for tonight, si Miss Debbie.
Okay. Yes. How long have you all been with Filmoda with Tito Jojo?
And I think Rans can answer this.
Are they did they all come in to audition recently lang ba?
Yeah, actually po, we are not part. I mean, they are not part of Filmoda. They are auditionees. So this show is just like an online digital search, and
okay.
Siya po yung nag-supply ng mga auditionees and talents under the Filmoda.
Okay, so it's an online audition.
It's online competition, which yun nga po, Artists and New Faces derives or under the wing of Faces of the Year.
Ayan, bali Miss Debbie, kasi magiging plan nito is yung mga winners and meron din namang hindi winners na pwedeng i-absorb ng Filmoda pero under pa rin ng management ng SMO, ayan, ng HOR, ng Jinky, artist. Ayan, ganun po yung gusto mangyari ni Tito.
Okay. All right. Probably what I could suggest sa inyong lahat, since you're just starting, have you done any commercials before or wala pa talaga at all? Wala pa? Lahat? Wala pang exposure sa kahit sa mga commercials or anything? Wala pa?
Kaming dalawa po ni Errol meron.
Oo naman. Lalo ka. Parang nakikita na kita madalas.
Hindi po ako lumabas sa Immortal, Magkaribal, Juanita Banana. Wala po ako sa MMK. Wala po akong ganun.
Oo.
Sa ano po? Wala rin po.
Hindi ka familiar sa akin at all.
Yes. Wala rin, hindi po rin siya lumabas sa Quiapo before and Muntinlupa.
Iba na yun.
Sideline mo ba yun? Ay, akala ko yun yung sorry.
Okay, what I can suggest, okay, dito sa kina Joanna, no? Joanna, Christine, si JV, tsaka si Adrian. Okay? You know what you can do so that you can rehearse, okay? You record yourselves. Okay? You record yourselves. I-video nyo yung sarili nyo. Okay? It's like doing a VTR, doing an audition, but you do it on your own so that you could study your angles. Okay? And also, probably you could also practice delivering lines. Okay? You could do that in English and in Tagalog. Okay? Siguro pwede lang kayong probably get hold of kahit parang mga short clips lang, which you could read. Okay? And practice speaking. Okay? To the camera. Okay? In Tagalog and in English. Okay, kasi if you want to go into showbiz, you have to be hindi naman kailangan very articulate kayo na Inglesera, di ba? Hindi naman kailangan, pwede namang Taglish, pwede namang ganun. And even when I just suggest when you're being interviewed, if you're not, even if you're being asked in English, kung hindi ninyo kayang i-express yung sarili nyo in English, huwag nyong pilitin. Okay? Just be yourself, okay? Express yourself the way you could. If you could express yourself better in Tagalog, go ahead. Kung kaya ninyong Taglish, i-Taglish nyo, okay lang. It doesn't really matter. Basta kung saan kayo confident, yun yung gawin nyo. Yun yung gamitin ninyo. Don't force it. Like if you're not very articulate in English, you don't have to force yourself to answer in English. Okay? Kung saan komportable, Pilipino naman tayo di ba? Bakit nga yung mga nasa mga international contests, may interpreter nga sila di ba? Okay? Because we're the largest English-speaking nation next to Great Britain and the US. Okay? Filipinos, wherever you go, from the north to the south, kahit mapupunta pa kayo sa mga yung mga areas na talagang parang walang kuryente or what, yung mga deprived areas, Filipinos can speak English kahit papano nakakaintindi. Okay, so we have to be proud of who we are. We have to be proud to be a Filipino. Walang problema kung hindi makapag-Ingles, okay lang yun. Importante, you be true to yourself, you be confident, and most of all, always keep a positive attitude. Because your body language speaks a lot, says a lot about yourself. Pag yung mata nyo malikot, medyo parang makikita you're nervous, okay? So, you have to practice eye contact. That's why I'm proposing that you video yourselves, okay? Look at yourself in your phone camera, talk to yourself, so that you could learn how to maintain eye contact. That is very important.
Yun. So pag kamay naman daw po, Ma'am Debbie, yung malikot, iba na yun. Iba na yun.
Kasi di ba sometimes it's not nice when you're talking to someone kung saan-saan tumitingin, di ba?
Parang
and also,
you are not interested, and then you are not willing to listen to, and then ayun nga parang sobrang nervous ka kasi if you one thing I remember na add lang no Miss Debbie, kung pagbibigyan niyo
oo naman.
Kasi yung natutunan ko lang naman din sa isang mentor ko na if you cannot look directly to the eyes of your partner or dun sa kinakausap mo, look them here.
Yes,
sa taas.
Above the brows.
Nandadaya ka. Parang di ba, kung di mo siya kayang titigyan. Kasi ako minsan yung ex ko nung kinausap ko, hindi kami, iba na pala yun, okay, let's go. Iba na pala.
So partner pa yun, pag ako yung katinginan, baka tanungin ako saan part ng above the eyebrows ako titingin? Kasi ang laki ng noo ko parang saan dyan banda?
You know, you both make a very good pair. Aaron and Lance.
Para pwede nga po kami para feeling ko hindi host, para mag-stand-up comedian na tayo.
Pwede kayo magkaroon ng gag show.
True. Coming soon.
Positive yan. Kasi maganda, because I can see you have very good rapport, both of you.
Pero
yes.
Di po talaga kami yung nag-chat ni Errol. Di kami nag-uusap.
Hindi kami, as in sobrang bira. Pag mag-uusap talaga kami, like, bro, ayun na, malapit na yung episode. Yung ganito, yung guest, all work, always work.
Siguro we are just only trained by professional lang. So that's why. And tulad now, napakarami ko pong natutunan na naman through you, Miss Debbie, kasi dun sa pagiging broadcast producer, and then ito yung mga advices ninyo nagsisink in sa akin yun pumapasok din sa akin yun, which is good din sa aming mga host kasi yung advices ninyo sa mga contestants na-absorb din namin.
True. Ako rin po, same din, like Brother Rans. And di lang namin masyado pinapakita, pero yung mga tanong namin minsan hindi for the contestants, but for us to know too. And so, alam nyo na guys. Kasi we're only human. We don't know, we might know a lot, pero we don't know everything, di ba? So as much as possible, we try to learn.
And also, you also remember there's nothing wrong with asking. Okay? Mas mabuti na yung nagtatanong kaysa yung nagmamarunong.
Si Aaron po laging gano'n, nagmamarunong lagi.
Oy, lagi nga tanong ng tanong eh.
Sip lang ako kay Miss Devi kasi baka mamaya ma-line up tayo, di ba? Sumagot ka na.
Kasi especially advice ko yan dito sa mga batang to, especially if you're just starting, okay? Don't be ashamed to ask. Okay? It won't hurt. It won't hurt to ask. If you're not sure of anything, just ask. Because it's better that way. It's better that way than trying to, mahirap kasing sumugal, okay? Na you're parang iisipin nyo, ay nakakahiya magtanong, baka isipin, ang slow ko, hindi ako makapick up or what. No. There's nothing wrong with asking because right now you're learning, okay? And for you to learn, you have to ask, okay? And everybody, those who are more experienced than you are, I'm sure, will be willing to give you some pointers, give you some advice.
Pero Ma'am Debbie, nung sabi niyo po it's not hurt to ask, pero bakit nung tinanong ko siya kung mahal niya pa ako, sabi niya hindi, nasaktan ako.
Sa iba yun. Sa iba.
Iba na pala yun. Sorry. Iba na pala yun.
Pero gaya nga ng sinabi ni Miss Devi, guys. Tama yun. In Tagalog, papaiklin natin, huwag kayong maiyang magtanong. Pero hindi po natin sponsor si RightMed. Huwag kayong maiyang magtanong, guys. Kasi kahit kami, even at this age and sa tinagal na rin namin, we always try to learn things kasi kasi you shouldn't stop kayo nasa stage kayo ng learning, and kami we have things na alam na namin gawin, kaya na namin mag-entertain, but we still want to learn. Why do we choose to learn? Kasi if we stop, what more can we give? That's a question if we stop, hanggang doon na lang yung kaya na ibigay.
Right.
So what more?
Right. It's always good to learn new things.
So sana na-absorb nyo lahat nung sinabi ni Miss Debbie kasi ako I learned a lot talaga, and partner Errol was right. Sabi nga, a world is a book, those who do not travel read only one page. So kumbaga
I miss ko kasabihan mo na yun.
A world is a book, those who do not travel read only one page, kasi na-stuck up ka lang dun sa isang lugar, so you have to travel and travel and travel para mas marami pang pahina yung mabasa mo.
Tama naman.
Yes, exactly. That was a really Rans has so much so much words of wisdom din na lagi niya na-share.
I was about to say, yeah.
Yes. And ayun, so we wish you all the best luck, and congratulations sa inyo kasi still nakapasok pa rin kayo na Artisan New Faces. And Miss Devi, do you have any people or supporters na gusto mong pasalamatan you want to mention or i-plug na mga projects or events?
Businesses, social media
Wala
accounts?
naman. Tahimik lang tayo. Yung mga commercials kasi, actually, the recent, well, if you want, you could visit my YouTube channel, okay? Just type out my name, Devi De Leon, you'll get there. And you're going to see the commercials I've done in the past, because way before this became a craze. Di ba kasi ngayon parang lahat, go to my YouTube channel, ganyan. Ako kasi what I did before was, when I went freelance, okay, I thought of posting my work on YouTube. It's like, it works like a reel, like a demo reel. Okay. So, yung mga nandun, medyo, those are the jobs I have done when I started freelancing. Okay. So, it's divided into different categories. There's travel, tourism, pharmaceutical products, beverages, or whatever. Just type my name, Devi De Leon, and you're gonna find my channel, and you could take a look at the ads there if you want. You could also get some pointers there. Tingnan nyo yung mga talents. Baka may matutunan din kayo doon. Parang si Joanna, sinasabi nyo nga, parang si Bella Padilla, di ba? Naka-work ko na yun si Bella dati for Cult 45, Beer Angels.
Wow. And how was she? How was she, Miss Devi? Is she
Very,
super good?
very professional, very down to earth. Okay, and she's a very nice girl. She's a very nice girl, Bella. Tatlo sila doon eh. Cheska Litton, Denise Laurel, and Bella Padilla. And it's it's so nice when even look when I see these talents with JoJo before. These young girls I've used for the shampoo commercials before. Now they're coming out as young mothers. But they're still beautiful and they're aging gracefully. Aging gracefully. It's just so nice to see your talents na, wow, now I think pag nakikita ko sila, dati to, liit-liit pa ngayon. Lumalabas na ng mommy role. So, wow. And then I realized I've been around that long. But I really like it, and I really can't imagine myself doing any other thing because I love my job. And that's what they say, as the saying goes, when you love what you're doing, you never work a day in your life. So love your work. Love what you have to love what you're doing. You embrace it. If that's really what you want to do, you have to do your best and do not lose your focus. Yes.
Yes. Thank you so much, Miss Devi. Thank you so much.
Good
for
luck.
the wonderful-
Good luck to all of you. Good luck to you, Joanna, Adrian, and JV, and Christine. I hope to be seeing more of you in the future. Sana makita ko na kayo sa mga commercials, sa mga auditions. Sana pag meron akong requirement, makita ko yan sa mga VTR na sinasubmit, and then I can say, wow, they have really improved so much.
Mm-mm.
It's like that eh. Kasi pag yung makikita mo dati na parang shy, tapos ngayon, wow, nag-develop talaga through time. You can do that. You just believe in yourself and you'll get there.
Yes, tama si Miss Devi, guys. Ayan.
Take a note for that. Ngayon pa lang, screenshot nyo na tong ating live interview together with Miss Devi para kapag nag-audition kayo kay Miss Devi, papakita nyo, na-interview nyo po ako. Kunin nyo na po ako kasi mukha ko ngayon. Ganon.
Automatic.
Sige. If you want to add me up on Facebook, add me up.
Ayan.
Nasend ko na po, Ma'am
Just
Dev.
add me up on Facebook.
Baka po kasi may project nasend ko na po.
Ayan, and I'll add you up then, Miss Devi, after the show. And ayun how about our contestants? Start tayo maybe with Joanna. Joanna, do you have anyone to thank to? Accounts to plug? Projects, maybe?
Ay, pwede pong pakiulit po.
Baka meron kang gustong mga pasalamatan, i-promote, mga social media accounts. Go ahead.
Una po, nagpapasalamat po ako kay...
Ang likot ng camera mo, sa parents ka ba?
My God, ito si Rance nakakatawa, grabe.
Food po, nag-thank you po ako kay Ma'am Debbie po kasi sa mga motivations niya po. Sa mga iba niya
You're
po.
very welcome.
Yun po. Tapos, thank you rin po ako kay Ladras, Kuya Aaron po. And, ano po, pinaplug ko po yung ano ko po, Facebook account.
Okay.
Na Joanna Jesh also. And sa TikTok ko po na Jesh2305 po. Yun po. Thank you po.
Okay.
Thank you too.
May bagyo yata. Hindi ko alam kung may bagyo, may lindol, o nasa tricycle ka. Ano ba talaga?
Parang all at the same time while watching TV pa parang. Parang ganyan, may kasama TV.
Pag hindi siya nagsasalita, stable yung camera niya. Pero pag nagsasalita siya, nag-shake yung camera niya. Saan mo kung nakasakay ka ba sa
Sumasabay yung yung camera, no? Hindi kasi ano siya.
That's one. Maraming salamat sa iyo. So, kaya na lang tayo. Kaya, yan ikaw, baka may gusto at mga batiin na to-promote, vlog. Go ahead.
Unang-una po, maraming salamat po kay Ma'am Debbie kasi po na-motivate po kami na mas galingan pa po. Tsaka thank you din po Daddy Rans and Kuya Aaron na galingan pa namin sa susunod. Tsaka ano po, pinapaplug ko po yung Facebook account ko na Adrian J. Calianto Makuha po. And that's it lang po.
Okay. So, how about JB?
Yes, Kuya Rans, nagpapasalamat po kay Miss Debbie na marami kaming natutunan and para ma-motivate namin sa sarili namin. Nagpapasalamat din po ako sa mga kasama ko, sa kalaban ko, and lalo na sa inyo dalawa ni Sir Aaron at Kuya Rans. Pinaplug ko po yung TikTok, yung TikTok ko po JB Vasquez, and yung IG ko po JB Rocabo, and by FB JB Blacks. Yun lang po. Salamat po sa inyo.
Ayan. So naman, natuwa ako dun sa nagpapasalamat ako sa kalaban ko. Okay, kay Christine naman tayo. Kay Christine, ikaw, go ahead.
So, thank you po Ma'am Debbie dahil na-motivate niyo po kami. And thank you po Dada Rans and Kuya Aaron po. Thank you po. Pinaplug ko po yung YouTube channel ko, Christine Jean Inaw po, as well as my Facebook account, Christine Jean Inaw din po.
Yan. So if you want to know more about them, guys, you may follow on their social media accounts. And isa lang masasabi ko sa kanila. Gaya-gayahan sila ng statement. Kapag kung ano sinabi ng isa, sunod-sunod na doon. Mga gaya-gaya kayo.
Itong si JV, Guru JV, ayusin mo yung Zoom mo kasi I'm sure this is not the first time that you're going to do Zoom. Ilagay mo yung full name mo. Hindi Vivo 1811.
Di kaka-install ko lang po kasi kaya matagal po akong sumali kanina.
Ayun, yun naman pala eh. O, sige, lagay mo na lang yung name mo. Lagay mo yung name mo. Pagkatapos, suggestion ko rin, pag yung nasa Zoom kayo, maglagay kayo ng profile picture. Okay? Para if you need to go off cam, like for example, like what I was doing kanina, nag-go off cam ako, hindi silhouette lang yung nakikita. Okay? Meron kayong magandang picture na nakikita yung mga ka-zoom ninyo. Yun yan.
Kayong mabuti, ha? Yun yung key. Lahat, sa dami-dami ba naman sinabi ni Miss Debbie, ewan ko na lang pag wala kayo natutunan.
Oo, tama.
So ako naman,
ang dami kong kwento, no?
Opo. And I'm looking forward, Ma'am Debbie, na makausap ko kayo ng personal na magkaroon tayo ng heart-to-heart.
I know. I would like to see you. I would like to see you guys in person. I'm sure it's really going to be so much more fun.
Medyo lesson yung English pag tayong dalawa lang, ha?
Oo naman. Walang problema.
Pinino ko lang po kasi baka mauutong ba.
Ano ba? Prepaid ba?
So yan guys, maraming salamat sa inyo. Maraming sa ating special guest, Miss Debbie De Leon. Maraming salamat. And of course,
I
Tito
feel
Jojo
honored that I feel honored to be here with you guys, and I really enjoyed this conversation with all of you.
Yes, ma'am. Even though I really wanted na mas matagal pa to, but we have time po. So it's a great privilege and honor for me to take this opportunity for having with you in this moment. So that's why we are so very happy na nakasama namin kaya, and we learn a lot of things, no? And gusto ko magpasalamat din kay Sir Tito Jojo Veloso, and of course Global TV Network, Sir Norwin Crespo, and then sa sponsor ko yung Bella Skin, and sa mga heads ng Star Media Online, kay Cristel, kay Jinky, kay Miho, sa lahat sa inyo, kay Franz especially, and Mads. So hi sa inyo, sa mga friends ko, sa family ko, and of course sa lahat ng artists ng House of Artists Franz, and yung commercial na ginawa namin na nilaban namin sa Perla. So sana supportahan nyo pa din, and syempre yung ginawa namin pelikula, short film na nilaban namin sa world's largest film festival. So maraming salamat. Hanggang ngayon nagpapasalamat pa rin ako sa lahat ng mga sumuporta at sa lahat ng bumuo na yun, especially kay Sir Adrian Manawis. And my social media accounts, sa lahat ng gusto ako makilala, you may follow on my social media accounts. Lahat yan, Rans Gonzalez. That's it. And you, partner.
Ayun, syempre po, first of all, gusto ko pasalamatan din si Miss Debbie, ayan, ang ating special guest for tonight. Thank you so much po sa time nyo. And sobrang dami po natutunan, of course, ang contest. Yes, always welcome, Miss Debbie. And ang dami sinabi ni Miss Debbie, guys, baunin nyo yun, sa gaya na sabi ni Brother Rans. And kami rin kasi, ang dami namin inabsorb kanina sa lahat ng sinabi ni Miss Debbie. And thank you din sa inyo na mga sumali. Ayan, congratulations na agad, kahit di pa nanalo yung ano. So, thank you din kay Brother Rans, sa aking co-host, sa Global TV. Ayan, thank you, Film Moda, of course. Thank you sa mga opportunities na binibigay nyo sa amin. Wonderful opportunities. Maraming salamat din sa Montage Skin. Skin Science and Aesthetics and Glupa Products kay Ma'am Aiza, shoutout po. And thank you din po so much sa family ko sa Bigo, ang ICT fam, and ang squad ko na Bully fam, shoutout po sa inyo. Ayan, maraming salamat din po sa SMO, ayan, sa grupo nila Brother Rans, no? Sa HOR and sa Jinky Artist or JA. Ayan, shoutout din kay Jinky Templo. And then maraming salamat din po pala sa lahat ng sumusuporta sa aming show na Artista New Faces. And guys, if you want to see more of me and hear more of me, you can always follow me or subscribe to my YouTube channel. YouTube channel ko is Errol Carmelo. Same with my Facebook, Errol Carmelo. My IG and my Bigo is the same, ABC Carmelo. And then sa mga nag-wonder ko ano spelling ng Errol ko, it's A-E-R-O-L. Okay, not N, but L. Ayan. Again, I'm Errol Brent C. Carmelo, and I'm with
Rans Gonzalez, and thank you for watching
Artista New Faces. Good night, everybody. Thank you for watching.